Healthy and unhealthy communication, focusing on the communication you have with yourself. Communication, what is it and how would you describe it? Can anyone describe communication for me? What is it?
Oh, there's different... Oh, you're talking to someone else, sorry.
Speaking?
Being
Tamsin?
able to pass and receive messages effectively.
Yeah, Mel?
A way to express yourself.
Yeah, Holly?
Interaction from one person to another.
Nice. Is it just the way we speak and tell people how we feel and what we think and what we're doing?
It's your body and actions.
Yeah, so our physical communication is a communication as well, where we express our happiness through little happy dances or fist pumps of accomplishment, even the aggressive movements of stomping your feet when you're angry or slamming the doors, or the sluggish ones of sadness, where you just mope, droopy shoulders, don't want to do it. And what about this self-communication? The way that you talk to yourself and the way that you think about yourself and portray yourself to others. They're all different forms of healthy and unhealthy communication within us and within everyone around us. So I want to start off with some wise words to live by. Live your life with intent by becoming aware of the words you use in everyday life. This means learning to be conscious of how you speak to people. Now, words are the blood of your soul. What you think creates how you feel, and how you feel determines how you act, and how you act ultimately attracts and creates your experiences. Now, words are your power, your superpower. And no matter where you are in life right now, I can guarantee if you start speaking with more love and positivity, your life will change for the good. You will truly start experiencing life for the better. Now, what you think and speak, you attract. So when you speak and think negatively, you attract negativity. And when you speak and think positively, you attract positivity. How? We create energy. Therefore, what you create in the form of words, emotions, and thoughts, you start to create in reality. Now, as I go through this list of words, I want you to take note on how you feel. Jealousy. Who's ever felt jealous of someone else? Doubt. Have you ever doubted something that you've done? Envy. Have you ever been envious of someone or something? Frustration. How often do you feel frustration? Sadness. Who's ever felt sad?
Yep.
And fear. Who's ever felt the fear to do something that you love? And guilt. Who's ever felt guilty of something? Now, what happened when I went through those list of words?
Can anyone put their hands up?
Yep.
My head just stayed up the entire time.
How did it make you feel? How did you start to feel when saying those words?
Makes you remember situations where you felt that way?
Gloomy.
Yes. Okay, now I want to go through a list of more words, but I want you to take note on how you feel and answer at the end. So happiness. When was the last time you felt true happiness? Joy. How often do you feel joy? Laughter. When was the last time you laughed really hard? Peace. When was the last time you felt at peace? Love. When was the last time you felt loved? Abundance. I can't think of a question for that one. Smile. When was the last time you smiled? Gratitude. What is something that you're grateful for? Health. When was the last time you focused on you and your health? And wellness. When was the last time you felt well? Now, how did those words make you feel?
Depressed.
That's the opposite reaction.
Well, the way I see it is that I just think about it all the time, so I haven't been able to feel that, and that some of those I haven't felt for a really long time, so that's why I feel depressed about it.
Yeah, but the words themselves, they start to bring up that little bit of lighter thing when you do think back to what it is. You start to feel more energized because they're happier words. Okay, now I want everyone to say the word good out loud.
Bad.
Now I want you to say the word fabulous with a big smile.
Terrible.
Fabulous.
How did they make you feel? What happened with that?
American.
Yes.
American.
Did you feel the positive energy start to kick in, to take effect on your thoughts and feelings? It brings the healthy positivity in, saying words like that, and starts to push the negativity out. Now imagine if you went about your day thinking and saying words of positivity. You would feel better, you would act better, and you would create more positive opportunities in life. A good way to keep yourself on track with positive thinking is different mantras. You can use anything that sticks with you that you will remember. I say it with you now. I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I won't.
Watch me.
Watch me.
And again, I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
Watch me.
Watch me.
And again, faster. I can. I will. Watch me. Again. I can. I will. Watch me. And again.
I can. I will. Watch me.
This is my personal mantra at the moment and my all-time favorite one, because you can apply it to any situation that you're in. And if it works for you, I want you to use it. I want you to say it out loud again. I can.
I can.
I will. Watch me. And saying it with passion and energy, you can start to feel the positive effect it takes on your body. Again, I can. I will. Watch me. Yes. So becoming aware is watching every thought, word, and emotion that goes through your mind. It can be as simple as picking yourself up for not accepting a compliment. For example, the next time someone says, "You look fabulous in that dress," don't turn around and say something like, "Yeah, but I could lose a little bit more weight." Instead, learn to embrace the compliment, smile, and say thank you. Embracing the compliments can be very difficult for some people. I know this personally. I don't like it. But it's something that you start to learn with these positive mantras. It brings in the positive energy. With the positive energy, you start to feel more positive and accepting. So you start to accept it.
You look nice
Yeah.
on Saturday night.
Hmm?
You look nice on Saturday night.
Thank you, Mary.
Hey.
Yes. I would like to share a little about me and my experiences with unhealthy and healthy communication within myself. Now, I'm what some would consider an artist. Now, what this word brings out a lot of mixed emotions in me. It starts with the unhealthy thoughts running through my head of, you couldn't really make it in an industry, or you could have done better, you ruined that one. Or the worst one I've found so far is comparing. Who knows what comparing is? Yeah?
You compare yourself to someone else, or like I can't say that word, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Compare, I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah.
Compare one flavor of art with another. Just say, making like a pros and cons list of each and
Yeah.
stuff.
Tamsin?
Putting out the similarities and the differences between one thing and another.
Yeah. Yeah?
Comparing yourself to someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what comparing is. So it's, to me, compare is a very negative word. To compare your work to that of another artist means you pick the differences, mainly the wrongs, of where you went in your own work. And you just look at it and go, could have done it better. They did it better. Look how they've done it. It's so much better. Now, it's not just something in art. How many of you compared yourself to other people? Yeah. Oh, maybe others would like me if I had abs and looked like him, or if only I had a body that looked like theirs.
Kind of style.
Yes. Comparing takes a very unhealthy toll on our lives that we may not even notice, but every time we do it, we're letting in a little more negativity. Now, comparing is something that I'm very slowly learning not to do. I'm teaching myself through these positive mantras of, I've got this, I can, I will, and watch me, and I am enough. Now, imagine a life of positivity where we all love, accept, value, and value ourselves, where we all belong. We can't get there comparing ourselves to others. Now, I want to share a bit about my art and why I do art. My art is my release of my healthy and unhealthy emotions. Through my art, I get my negativity out by using darker colours. So I use the colours to go with how my mindset is. And it seems really simple, it could take me 5 minutes, but putting this dark colour on a canvas, for some reason, the negativity just leaks out into it. That's what it is. But my art space is another thing. My art space is like my mind. It's every parent's worst nightmare. There's crap everywhere. You can't walk in, you can't put anything on the benches, you've got to stand in paint, there's paint everywhere.
You can't breathe.
You can't breathe, yeah. Don't breathe. But that's what my mind feels like at times. That's why I go into that space to declutter that and to walk out feeling refreshed. Now, I've brought with me a few artworks of mine that I've done, and I wanted to show you through my thought processes when I step back and look at these. Now, this one was done, as you can tell, a lot of negativity. My mindset wasn't in the greatest place when doing it, so there's a lot of dark. But there's also that fun creativity of, oh, I've made something too dark. If I flick white paint at it, I can make it the universe. And that's what I've gone for. So now, the unhealthy thoughts of, I've ruined it, it's melted, it's no one would ever like that, have now turned into, look, there's a ripple in time. There's everything. It's a love-hate relationship with this painting. I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes I look at it and I was like, this is probably the greatest thing that I've done, and other times I look and go, burn it. It's not worth it. Yeah. The next one I did in a bit of a better mindset, but still not where I want to be when doing my art. So there's still a lot of dark colours portraying the negativity that I'm letting leak out. And if you can't tell by now, there's a lot of negativity built up that I'm leaking out. The bright colours in it are something that, it's the little bits of happiness that also come out with it. It's great. It's a long process to pick what colours you're going to use and why you're going to use them. Some people are just think, oh yeah, blue and green and white and black, they all go together, let's use those.
It's like a crystal.
No, thank you. But nah, it doesn't, for me it doesn't work like that. My art is that's my emotions on a canvas. That's how I get it out. Yeah. The next one. This one I did was one of the first ones that I did. It might be dark, but I love its difference. So everyone normally does an art on a square or rectangle canvas. I've gone for the triangle because I haven't seen it before. So there's something that I saw as a positive of, no one else has done this, so I can't compare myself to it. This is it. This is what I've done. And I love it. Yeah, there's still the dark colours, but there's a lot more up close. There's like sparkles through it, there's shimmers everywhere. I love it. Was done a lot better. Yep. The next one. This was the very first artwork that I did in this style of art. Now, I was so pumped and excited, and I felt like I captured that in the way that, yeah, there's a little bit of darkness, but it's overpowered by the white and the green that have all come together and mixed. And yeah, this is one of my favourites, the first one, yeah. Yeah, the next one. So as we go through these paintings, they're getting lighter and lighter. So this is one of my favourite ones that I ever did. I did this one for my best friend, but it was too big for his bedroom. So now I get to keep it and look at it. Now this had a lot of faults in it. These patterns here weren't meant to happen. I did not like that when I first saw it. There's ripples through it, there's the pigments didn't mix in, so it left spots everywhere. And that's the first thing I see when I see it is, oh, look at all that, look what it's done. Why did it do that? This is not great. But now I step back and look at it. To me, you turn it the right way and it looks like the waves hitting a rock pool. It's beautiful. I just love it. I like the way that it's turned out now, and this is probably my favourite piece that I've come to accept as to what it is. Yeah. The next one. And this one I did for someone very special to me. This one is all positivity. Now she has a lot of self-doubt and a lot of anxiety about different things, and I wanted to let her know that it doesn't matter what, you are enough. That's what it is. So I kept the black out of it. This is a positive only picture, which is what I think I've brought across in it. There's still negatives in it that I see. You can see the paint underneath. No, But I think she loves it, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Yep. And this last piece that I have, now this piece is what is the result of that big piece dripping on. It's the leftovers, the wasted space. I love how this one's turned out. I just peeled it off the plastic and said, put it in a frame, it's art. So it's my favourite. I like this one because I feel like it relates to me in the fact that you just picked it up off the floor, but it's still beautiful. Put it in a frame and it's fantastic. So yeah.
I like how it's that simple.
Yes. So that's my art, and I've learnt now that if you keep practicing and you keep walking into your art space with that positive energy, your works, they get better and better over time. There's still some that don't work, but that's always going to happen. But I've learnt now that this is something that someone would hang on their wall. This is something that other people might appeal to, even though it might not appeal to me or someone else. Okay.
Round of applause for that pure.
So yeah, I've become more positive surrounding my artworks, even though it's hard, and the things that I do now, because I've learned that the positive thoughts create that positive energy, and the positive energy creates the better results. So you need to do what you need to do to get into that healthy, positive zone, whether it be to dance around for a few minutes singing your favourite song as loud as you can, or go for a walk and clear your head. Anything you need to do to get where you are the best version of yourself, even if it is just for a moment. Now, another way we communicate unhealthily with each other, as brought up in a previous asset, we use silence and shut people out. We get defensive about what people have to say, even if it is to help, and we block out those close to us and lock in the negative energy swirling around our bodies. Now, when we release this negative energy, it may be either by crying it out, or it may come out in explosive episodes of anger and violence. Or it could come out in art. It just depends on who you are. The best way to combat locking this negative energy inside is to learn to take that constructive criticism in your stride. Accept what others may say, breathe through it, even if you don't believe them, and then get your positivity train back on the rails and keep moving forward from this little learning curve. Now, I wanted to leave you with a few tips for next time you battle with the healthy and unhealthy communications within yourself or to the others around you. Number 1, next time Mr. Negativity knocks on your door, oh no, honey, stranger danger, don't let him in. Start thinking about your positive list of words. So your happiness, joy, love, hope, kindness, forgiveness, openness. These light words will help you feel the shift of your energy. Number 2, be present and aware of what you're thinking. Get curious, that's fine. Try to understand why those thoughts are there, but whatever you do, don't take part in believing them. Just view them, accept them, and immediately release them. Number 3, stop, breathe, and connect. Take a deep breath and hold it for 5 seconds. Reconnect your positive thought train to the right track and let it keep on chugging.
I like it.
Number 4, when you feel that surge of negativity, think about something that you're grateful for. It takes a lot of little bricks to build a strong building. And number 5, make every experience a learning experience. Typically, when we fail at something, we want to shut down and give up. We know how hard it is not to dwell on our failures, but each time try to use these experiences to learn for the future and succeed. Each failure teaches us a lesson. Now I want you to repeat after me. I can be positive.
I can be positive.
I will be healthy.
I will be healthy.
Now watch me grow.
Now watch me grow.
And again, I can be positive.
I can be positive.
I will be healthy.
I will be healthy.
Now watch me grow.
Now watch me grow.
And again, as fast as you can, I can be positive. I will be
I will be
healthy.
healthy.
Watch me grow. And that's it.
Yeah, good stuff.
how awesome, you know, to have a young person get up and share, you know, from their heart. I really want to thank you. That artwork, when Cassie showed me the other day, her artwork, I just went, whoa. And I'm not an artist, so it was like, whoa, you know, it was really cool. For some of our guys out online, and you might know someone, she's actually going to sell it. I've challenged Cassie to make this part of a business, a model for her. And we're going to help her set up that whole business idea of selling her artwork. So you can buy it. If you want to buy it online, just email us. We'll get your details to her. And if you want a special piece created for you, talk to Cassie, and then she'll create you your own special piece of artwork. So I think that's a really cool thing. So proud of you, you know? So when you go into packs, just remember, you know, getting up and sharing takes courage. It's so easy to sit behind a keyboard and make comments on posts and things like that, and on live streams about people when they get up the front. You're an easy target. So it takes great courage to get up and speak. And you know what? We're all broken somewhere, and some of us want to get up and share it to help others, and those that want to live in denial just want to hide back and be keyboard warriors. So don't be a keyboard warrior. Stand up, be present, and be strong in who you are, because you're amazing. You did a great job. Thank you. All right, we got a pack. Let's do it. We got wherever you're going, you know where to go.
3, 2, 1, it's jam.
Welcome back to the Bridge Builders News for the 19th of March. Tonight we have a few things going on and a few people to talk about said things going on. One of them. Anyway, so Wabab. Wabab is generally the first Monday of every month, except not this month, because next Monday is Easter. So to give you a little timeline or rundown of things, this week we have Bridge Builders. Next week we don't because of Easter. The week after we have our final part of the Say What series. And then the week after that, we're having Tribal Wars. So hopefully you all get enjoyed for that. You'll hear about the theme for that evening coming up soon.
Hey guys, just remember the 5 cent campaign is still happening. So we're up to 40,007 5 cent coins. So if you have any, just bring them in. If you need a bucket, come see me at the end of the night and I can help you out. Bye! Hey guys, so Run for the Young is happening in November. The early bird special for $5 off your entries close on the 31st of March. That doesn't mean you can't sign up, but it just means you don't get the $5 off afterwards. Also, we're going to need crew for this, so just don't sign up. Get your friends to sign up. Cheers!
Just to an end for the news for this week. Hopefully you learned something about, you know, Tribal Wars coming up, or some whatever Naomi was talking about. Hopefully she made sense. Anyway, goodbye.